heaven in Star Platinum.
Made of heaven.
I'm gonna need to hear that. Hear me out.
Like, I don't know. It's like buff and like it knows. I'm gonna stop now.
Nah, you started it. We gonna continue. Hold on, I'm gonna match your energy. I just gotta look him up. Hold on,
No, the reason why I ask is like, is it made in heaven half horse?
Listen.
What is going on?
Out. Wait a minute.
CJ is a 69 guy.
Hey, chill out. Hold on. She asked the question. I'm not about to be rude and not answer the question. I just don't got an answer for her right now. Let me
Freaky ass nigga. Freaky ass nigga.
I just gotta look through it.
He's a 69 guy. Hey, run for your life.
Run for your life, indeed.
Freestyle anime, freestyle what? Freestyle freestyle anime. Demon Slayer, I'ma catch him, dog. Freestyling every time we talk. 1 piece away from fortune and fame. Can't sit up on the game, that's my ninja way. Ain't doing that talking, we got more to say. Write your name in my book, that'll see your fate. Better hit up Deku, hope he say the day. Better hit up Deku, hope he say the day. Freestyling about anime. Every day, freestyling about anime. Every day, freestyling about anime. Every day, anime. I'm gone, hold up, I'm gone. I'm gone. Sorry with a slice, nigga, I'm gone. Sorry with a slice, nigga, I'm gone.
Hey guys, Rico here. I just want to tell you guys about our amazing partnership with Crosswork Media. Our boy Nicholas Garcia wrote this book called Flight Team. It's a #1 bestseller on Amazon. And Flight Team is about a fantasy steampunk themed superhero adventure. This dark, bloody adventure is littered with emotion, graphic, symbolic imagery. Join Marcos, Joel, Claus, and Dimitri as they defend the world of Atlas Park from demonic invasion. Bro, you want to check this out, man. This is a very good manga, and we have a special code for you. It's freestyle, and you'll get a great discount. We'll have the link to their website in the episode's bio. So go ahead and get you a physical copy, and let's get back into the episode. Anyways, guys, welcome back to another episode of Freestyle Anime Podcast. I'm your host, Rico. To my right is CJ, Ty, and on the screen right there is Maul. And also, we got a guest in for the next episode, which is back right here. And welcome to the episode. And as you can see, she is our first cosplayer.
Yeah.
In the episode.
Big first.
Yes. So before we get into it, tell us, what is your cosplay? What is it a mixture of?
Cosplay, I have sweats on under my frame. So I'm cosplaying as Brando from part 3 of Jojo's Bizarre Adventure. You can call it gender bend. I don't really care to say it's gender bend only because, and I guess we can talk about this later on in the episode, you know, JoJo characters are very androgynous, so
yeah.
I think that it doesn't really matter whether I'm gender bent Dio or just Dio. I just say Dio because that's what goes with it.
Right, yeah, Dio's Dio.
It's Dio on the weekends.
Yeah.
It's kind of a mash of two versions, just because there's like in the cosplay, like JoJo cosplay community, there's this like tradition in a way where you kind of follow particular steps to like how you do a face. Like there's definitely a huge distinction between like part 3, part 4, part 5, like all of the parts of JoJo. Like you can tell the like difference in line work based on which part it is to like kind of.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But also there's this, so Dio actually, and I don't know if you guys will be able to like pull up a clip when, I don't know how this works, but Dio in the beginning had regular colored lips, and then when he takes off the jacket and he's like OP is when he gets the purple lipstick. But this is a cosplay, and like it's more, I don't know, it's just a cosplay, and like traditionally people do the green lipstick for Dio rather than plain nude. Like, it's just
well, we love your take on it.
Yeah, for a dramatic effect.
Ma, I got a question for you. Your favorite anime is SOA? What's up, Ma?
SAO.
SAO.
Sword Art Online.
You talking about Sword Art Online?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it's one of. is one of my favorites, but I'm not gonna say the favorite. What about it?
That's someone in the comments was asking about it.
Oh, this guy knows all of us. Also, I heard Ty say Naruto dips Goku.
No different.
What?
Yeah, I said that false information.
When did I say that?
You out here
Mod
spreading
923, reveal yourself. I know you're one of us.
Nah, he
Reveal
out here
yourself.
trying to create ops for me because I would never say Naruto no dips Goku. I don't know who is spreading those lies.
But anyways, man, tonight we're gonna get into. If you see my shirt, we're gonna get a little into Dandadan. And
Hey,
if you
you
ain't
got a
watched it,
shield in the chat.
Achilles, what's up, man? What's up?
Before we get
Yeah,
into
sure.
it, though, as a always reminder, make sure you like, follow us on all the socials, check out the posts we got on Instagram, Threads, YouTube, Spotify, all the socials that we got here, and of course, please check out the merch. You saw Rico just pulled it out right here. He's wearing it tonight, the Okarun shirt. We also got that Momo shirt if you're into Dandadan. Plus all sorts of different designs. We got our classic design right here. We got plenty of One Piece
We got the
designs
Dark
as well.
King Rayon Mall.
Yes, sir. And we got
I don't
some
got
new
no
ones on
merch
the way.
today. I don't got no shirt on. I'm not gonna lie. I just got this jacket, but I'm still fresh. But it is.
We just dragged him out of bed, so he
We
couldn't
really
miss
did.
this episode. We literally dragged him out of bed. He was slumped from the last 100 episode celebration. So if you don't know, go check that out, and you'll see CJ was a little gone. He was far gone.
It was a night. It was a night. You know what I'm saying? We was exactly.
Yeah.
It was a night.
But yes, getting into episode 11 of Dandadan.
Give it
So-
to me, guys. How y'all felt, Ty? How y'all felt?
Bro, I love the introduction of Gigi because I feel like he just does a 180 on your expectations.
I'm not gonna lie, Gigi. I feel like you trying to be like Sanji, but you're not. You're not doing it. You're not doing it for me, bud. You're not doing it for me. And I'm a Sanji fan now. Yeah, everybody know me. I'm a Sanji fan. He's just not doing it for me,
Hey,
though.
bro, he
He's
was
not
laughing in
doing it
certain
for me.
scenes, though. He
Yeah,
was
certain
laughing.
Scenes were funny, yes, but he don't got that kind of swag that Sanji
Yeah.
got. You know what I'm saying? He's classy.
Hey, I warned you, Zeus. I warned you. We get into Dandadan. The episode came out today, so yes, come back to us. CJ, diehard Sanji fan. Yes, he is.
Always.
Emphasis on the die hard.
Yeah. But
What does that mean?
So I am a person that, surprisingly enough, as much as like, I think that because of like the way that anime had been perceived for such a long time, I feel like I always had this like anxiety to like about change and things that are different and new for me.
Right.
And so like when I first heard about Dandadan, like it was described to me as like, I don't know. Like I told them, I'm like, what's it about? And like the answer was like, I have no idea.
It's a hard question.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. So,
Yeah.
But I think that my personal thing is I love the absurdity of the plot. Because it kind of, what I think I love about it is that it has such like, oh my God, like the charm of it, I think that is how insane it is. Like
Yes.
it's not supposed to be linear. It's not supposed to make sense, but still it has this like thing.
It's like this heart,
Trying to
in
find
my
like the
opinion.
proper way to describe it because there's this charm about it that it's a shonen, right? Like it's considered shonen, or
I
would
think
it be like
I don't think
it's like a shonen romance, technically.
Oh.
yeah?
low key.
But in a way, I kind of like that it has
They be
this
pissing
like
me off.
kiddish charm about it.
Yeah, like
I think that it properly, the way that it's illustrated, I think it's very like psychedelic almost. It just
Yes.
in, like
Especially with the colors.
The fight scenes.
Yeah,
The fight scenes are so trippy visually.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
they are.
You don't know half of what the fuck is going on, and your eye has to like arrange and rearrange and like
Mm-hmm.
actually have like, you know.
Right.
And
Oh, it's
what I
only gonna
think
get
is
better.
crazy about it is
I'm
that
dead.
I almost see it like the fantasy of a kid, and I might
Mm-hmm.
be like alone in this, but it. Just stay with me, okay? Just stay with me. Like, you know, you're like a kid in school, and you believe in the like you're trying to convince your friend that the supernatural doesn't exist, and then your friend believes in aliens, and
Right.
you have to
Mm-hmm.
convince your friend. Like, that's like conversations that you don't have like as a regular adult. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and so it almost feels like it is that imagination,
yeah.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
supernaturality that's like infantile, but I think that that's the charm of it.
No, for sure. And the one thing I wanted to piggyback off from what you said too is how weird it is. And I remember when episode 1 came out, it was getting a lot of flack for
Yeah.
being very weird.
Yeah.
Let me
And-
follow your dog.
I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. I think a lot of people saying that just haven't been watching anime for long enough.
Right,
because
right, 'cause
anime is weird.
I had to break that down to a friend too. I was just like, yeah, if you go back and watch some of the older animes, this is not new.
It's not at all.
This is not new. A lot of
Original
people just
Dragon
like,
Ball.
oh my god, you can't do that. That's so unnecessary.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I get what you're saying. I get what you guys saying. I guess, for me, I joined the bandwagon a little bit late. So, and I couldn't got past the first episode.
He
when
joined the
I was like, yo,
bandwagon
what about to
late.
go down?
Hey, let's ask him this.
What's like-
Because if y'all don't know, Maul over here was fighting to watch Dandadan. He was all like,
I was fighting.
y'all was over here hyping another anime. I was disappointed. I don't want to watch this. I'm like, bro, this has nothing to do
No,
with this
Mom,
anime.
you should have known it was good when I hopped on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah, I get that. But I also expressed though too in that moment when she got adopted. I was like, what about to go on? And I just wasn't ready for what they were going to use to take the banana. I was like, whoa, time out. Time out.
No, for real.
Okay.
And
Can
it's for me. And it's for me. Sometimes, even though as great the show is, and I go back to what you were saying, Beck, where it's like, you get a little bit of like you a child because they talk about it when they express to each other as a child,
Right.
ghosting. She got crushed.
Mhm.
Her first crush, Jinji.
Yeah.
You know
Mhm.
what? Her
Yes,
dad.
like
and-
it's that.
Mhm.
Yes, it's
Yes.
that feeling of like, oh, when you listen to your fictional character and this person,
Exactly.
you just
Mhm.
get so giddy and so like,
Yeah, so it's so good. So I give you that, and and go back to what Rico. I don't know. Ty, see you talk about the comedic relief.
Oh,
Ken,
yeah.
Yo, Okarun, man, it's his moments and stuff like that. So it's good, and I like it. And you got
Mhm.
Momo. She can't express her feelings. When she can't express her feelings, she play with her hair. So those subtle moments,
Mhm.
and I think it's such a good show. But why come every time they need to take a banana, it's just like, yo,
We came for your banana organs. I was like, what? What is that?
Okay, like I'm trying to think, like genuinely, I know people have been saying this over and over again that it gets better, it stops doing all the weird. Genuinely, after next episode, because next episode is gonna have a scene that I don't think people are gonna like very much.
Yeah,
But-
better. His balls fall off.
yeah. In the scene,
Like, guys, hold on,
and when
dick back.
yo,
And
in
then
the
you
scene
think
too?
it's finally, you think it's a plot line that's finally gone. You're like, thank God it's over with. And it's like, his balls are gone now. He didn't have enough
Yo.
of that now.
It's gotta work for that back.
Is where they did a whole baseball scene with one of his nuts.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
Right,
gosh,
right.
yeah.
That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
That was
It
hilarious.
Like-
looked like it hurt so bad.
You got to sit still so we can knock it back in. It's the only way.
Like but we were also talking about older anime and manga. And like, have you guys ever watched Shinchan?
No, I don't think I ever heard of
Okay,
that.
I don't know if you guys are able to look it up right now, but it's this little like, so it's this 5-year-old kid,
Uh huh.
and I used to watch this when I grew up in Spain and when I grew up in Italy, and I had like a pillow. Of
Oh, yes, I
Oh,
watched
yes,
this.
yes.
Oh,
I've seen
yeah.
this. I've seen
Yeah, this
this.
show was bad for kids. I am not gonna lie. This show was bad for kids.
The trunk, so like he drew an elephant on his dick,
Right.
and then just like dance. Like,
Yeah, it was bad back then. I ain't gonna lie. It was funny though. I like the old
I
animes.
actually have a Nintendo DS game of that. It
Yeah.
was so.
I didn't even know they
popular.
had a DS game.
They have a DS game. I didn't know that.
They had a
Jeez.
DS game, and like he had these like magic like markers and crayons,
Mm-hmm.
and so I don't because I didn't play it in English. I played it in Spanish, but like he would say this one particular line when he would summon one of his markers, and he would be like rotulador dor, which is like marker. I don't know, but that's like the fever dream
Right.
The nostalgia.
that I associate.
Yeah.
with this strange.
Yeah, and speaking of older anime, though, I think now's a good time we can transition over into Jojo because I know you got some good
Yes.
topics on
Hold
there.
on. Before
you
we
got
do go in there, for the Dandadan episode, outside of Jin's backstory, what else? Without spoiling it, Gigi, does he bring anything else into the show?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
He
definitely.
does?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He bought
Just
a lot
from this
to the show.
episode alone, I talked to Tyreek about this beforehand that I believe Momo is not Seiko's daughter. I mean, not daughter, granddaughter, not her granddaughter, and he brings quite a bit of moments that further push that point. Like Ty was telling me in the sub, At one point he was trying to like sauce up Seiko,
Get more
and
food.
she literally said no man's won her heart. I'm just like, well then how did you have a kid to have Momo if no man won your heart ever?
I see what you're
You know
saying.
what I'm saying? And then hold up, there's another moment too also where he was shocked that Momo calls her grandmother
Grandmother.
in the first place. He was like, grandmother. And this is Momo's friend, like childhood friend that grew up
that
with
is
him.
true. I did not peep that. And then the other thing I want to add into that is, do you guys think Okarun was tripping? He was all up in his feelings throughout the whole show. Head down. Bye. I'll see you
I would
tomorrow.
say so if this wasn't his very first friend. This is the first person he's had a positive interaction. Have you seen how those kids treat him in that class?
Yeah,
bro?
but he didn't care. He didn't care. That was the thing.
Yeah, but
didn't
now
care.
he care.
Okay.
Yeah, because he didn't know how to deal with it, but he's learning, bro. It's
Because
a
at the
learning
end, the way
experience.
the guy was pleading to the other fake doll in the
Right,
trash
right.
pile and was talking to him.
Right.
I'm like, yo, Okarun
never
is in
give up.
love.
Yeah,
he's
he's
in
in
love.
love.
He's in love. Okay.
And so is Momo too.
Drunk in love.
You're bless you.
Bless you. But no, I feel like it was justified a little bit.
You know, like
Because
Gigi's a cool guy.
Yeah, he's a cool
he's
guy.
pretty cool. He's
All
pretty
the other
cool.
females like him.
Yeah.
He's out like and then you got the introverted guy who kind of likes her. And he's like trying to warm up to like getting there, and he's just like, dang,
Because
he gonna come here and steal my girl.
Let's get in there.
Huh?
Let's see what you got to say.
Yeah.
I'm saying,
Well-
let's get in there. You have something to say?
I was just gonna mention it was a little bit more general, but like, do we think that like the kind of life or death cliffhangers that have been kind of going on are a little like cliche?
I mean,
Like, in
I-
the sense that
or
like they're
good.
kind of like, sorry, like it's kind of this thing that it's like I feel like for an anime we're so like we're kind of halfway through, and like do we feel like the cliffhangers that are so life and death can be a little like too predictable because we know that like I don't know, is what I'm saying making sense right now?
No, I
see
get what you're saying. That, like, I will say though, as much as I personally hate cliffhangers, I despise them, but they do keep me coming back to a show.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yes.
It works.
Yes.
It works.
I hate the fact that it works.
it works
But
1,000%.
one thing I will say about Dandadan, I know that a story the creator said when he was writing the manga is that before he started writing it, one of his editors like made him like read like a ton of shoujo manga. And he was like, he got so sick of like certain tropes and like certain
Right.
cliches that he was like, I want to use these and make them better, like make them
Right.
actually good.
Yeah.
And you notice that I feel throughout the series. He uses
Right.
a lot of cliches,
But
but
they
he
kind of
ties
better.
them up
Yeah.
a lot nicer than you'd see in like the traditional shoujo. Like the misunderstanding, that was fixed in an episode.
Right.
You know how long they would have taken to shoujo anime? That'd have been the entire arc.
The misunderstanding of what?
Like when with Ira.
Momo saw him on top of the Ira, and she thought they was
Oh,
making out.
yes.
Like in the
Like
shoujo
the
anime, bro.
next very episode, he
It
was
was
just
solid.
like, "Yo, you need to come and talk to me if you have a problem and stop bottling." Oh, I need a lot of females to watch this show. You need to come talk to me and when you're upset and tell me that there's a problem.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I guess I wish it was like rendered differently in the sense that
Mhm.
I guess that I wish I could see more of like I want to finish with the plot twist and then follow up, which some episodes have like
Yeah,
finished with a plot
Right.
twist and then started off.
Right.
But there's times that it's like it's gonna be this,
Mm-hmm.
and then the next episode you're like, oh, wow, who would have thought?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess one thing I will say too is there's part of it that is within their control, but the other part I think is the animation studio is kind of working with what's in the manga. So
Right.
if they get to a portion and they're like,
Right.
okay, this just isn't a good stopping point. We got to either dial it back to this cliffhanger or we got to maybe speed up some of the other scenes to get to this point.
Yeah.
But I feel like oftentimes it's easier to kind of just say, okay, you know what, this is a good stopping point. Let's just maybe extend a scene here, and let's just cut it off here because at least that is thematically resolute.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Let me
I
ask
do
you this
get
question then.
what the-
Is it because of you guys feel like that is because you guys read the manga? Because me not reading the manga.
I didn't
Oh
read the
no,
manga.
none of these guys read. I'm the only one who's read the manga.
I only read like 3-4
Oh.
pages, bro.
I never read the manga.
Yeah, I'm the only one who's read it.
Me and Ty are the only one who's read it.
Well, we read it a little
Ty's like way further.
I'm caught up.
behind. I'm
I
behind.
didn't read it at all.
Okay.
But
Because I don't feel that way at
let me
all. I
address
think
this
the way
chat
the
real
episode
quick.
And start. It's amazing.
Yeah, go ahead,
Yeah,
CJ.
let me address this chat real quick. The death baiting needs to stop. the death baiting.
In Dandadan?
Yeah, I don't.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, we know that there's more episodes coming. Like, it's not even a life and death moment.
Right.
It's just about seeing how they're gonna make it out.
But I don't
when do you think
really.
they death baited?
I don't.
That's
Yeah, that's
what-
what I'm
yeah.
saying. I don't really think it's death baiting. I think my definition
I
of
agree.
death baiting is like if a character got his heart destroyed and is on the death's bed, and then for whatever reason, someone who has a power that has no business doing it comes around and saves him
Yeah.
by becoming his his new vascular system, and somehow still survives afterwards.
I wonder who he's talking
I
about.
don't know how that's death baiting, because it's like that character should have died, but then didn't. That's more of a death bait than anything. I feel like these are just regular cliffhangers.
Hold on.
I don't
To
know.
be-
It's
to be-
just a random character. I don't know
I
what
know.
we're talking about.
But to be fair, I agree with CJ. I don't think there's any death baiting because we got to remember Okarun and Momo is still both learning
Oh,
the
I guess
power.
Ira, though.
So Ira too. So they are gonna get into a
yeah.
lot of
Yeah, that's
fights
true.
where it's
That's the only
very dangerous. But I don't think it's that they're about to die. I just think that they haven't honed their craft, so they haven't really got really strong with their powers here. They're still learning it. We're still learning it with them
Okarun
as it
getting
goes. And yeah, that's why he's working out. So that's why I don't really think it's death bait. I just think they're in like a lot of risky situations. But
Man,
I do have
this
to retract
arc,
though. I did miss over that Ira did get death baited, because you remember she died.
That is
oh
the
yes,
only one.
That's
yes,
the only
you're
one.
right.
But
you're
that
right.
one, that was
You're right.
like I could always bypass the first time, because the first you're establishing power systems, you're still introducing characters. There's important reasons why that is at least acceptable to me.
Right.
Like with One Piece now, I love One Piece, but bro, sometimes the death baiting, bro, I'm just like, bro,
Yeah, that's true.
come on. Recently it hasn't been happening. So
Yeah.
Actually, speaking
Exit
of
the
one,
chat.
I remember that anime. So sorry that I keep talking about these like throwbacks in Europe, but it's like my brain's just going everywhere.
No, for sure.
Like,
Oh, no.
One Piece
Hey.
and Naruto were actually in the adult channel,
That makes
which
sense.
wasn't just like Adult Swim. Like the adult channel had cartoons like even going on during the day.
The
Mhm.
adult
And
channel?
Naruto.
You mean
and,
like Adult
the
Swim?
American Dad and
Yeah.
Family Guy and all
No, she
that.
said not like
Oh.
adult
And
swim.
so like
Is it like adult swim?
I remember I was like 8 years old, and my first exposure to One Piece was the episode where the guy turned into a girl by the God, I need to keep up.
Bon
with
Clay?
it. It was the guy that he was like a blonde and he was super buff and red. It was like the very first like in the first season, I think.
buff and
And
red.
like he was carrying like a giant bazooka, and he shows up into this room. And he's like, "You turned my dad into a woman." And then,
Oh, you're talking about
Oh,
level
that was-
5.5 with the
Yes,
Bangkok.
yes,
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
Bangkok. Yeah, that was. Oh
and
yeah,
then
yeah, yeah.
He just turns into like a waifu.
Yeah.
Yes.
And like, imagine
And he
being
instantly was
8 years
okay with it too. He was just like, "Oh, I feel so much better now." I was just like, "What?
How do you feel better?
I don't know."
Dude, I think a lot of people miss this part. Ivanka affects your hormones. Hormones also include things like, you know, the things that make you feel happy and content.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
I feel like Ivanka just forced him to change and be happy about it,
I guess
which is a terrifying power.
that is. It is.
No, for real.
Yeah, it was like one of my first exposures to that. And then also, funny enough, Naruto was also playing, and also one of my first exposures to Naruto was sexy ninjutsu.
Yeah, yeah. That's everybody's. That's everybody's.
Not
That's
mine.
everybody.
No, that is true though. That is one thing I remember about Naruto. He could do what?
He could do that. He could turn into a girl. Yeah.
I think God was like steering me into like this path of bisexuality, because I would always scroll on the TV at like the worst times. Like I've had too much like exposure to like very
makes sense.
attractive women.
Women are beautiful. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, can't argue that.
I can't.
So,
argue.
anyways,
Can't argue that. No,
getting-
no, she's right. She's right.
Yeah.
I can't argue that. She got it. You got a point.
Yeah.
Getting
I
Are
totally
you more
into
into like Lisa type of girl or like Susie?
Mhm.
Wait, what happened?
Lisa
What's, like,
Lisa
your
from
type?
Death Note and Susie Q from JoJo's, who she talking
Oh,
about.
I don't have a
yeah,
type.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna lie to you. I could date any kind of female from any genre of any walk of life. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't have a type. As long as we cool, we cool. As long as we can kick it, we can kick it.
we could kick it.
You know what I'm saying?
So going into the JoJo Bazaar thing, let's get into JoJo's real quick. Ty, I felt like you had a topic right off your head that you wanted to get into, because I did cut you off earlier
No,
as we were transitioning.
no, you're fine. Like, what I wanted to get into is one of the questions that I had a strong change of heart over, actually, which is who is the best JoJo protagonist?
Jolene.
Because
The best JoJo what now?
Jo-
protagonist, like the JoJo
villain.
themselves.
Jolene.
Yeah, sorry, sometimes you guys like I can't hear you.
No, it's fine.
Sorry.
Because you got Jonathan, you got Joseph, you got Jotaro, you got Josuke, you got Giorno, you got Jolene for what's been animated.
Yeah.
Now, I haven't read the manga, to be
We're
honest.
not talking manga.
No
Yeah,
manga,
no.
no manga. We don't get to spoilers.
Okay. Fuck. Am I allowed? Is this
Yeah,
allowed?
you're good. You're good.
No, you're good.
I bleep you out right later.
Honestly, as much as I'm like a part 3 girly,
Mhm.
we're gonna do process of elimination because like as much as I'm a part 3 girly, like I cannot do Jotaro because I think that because the character is so cool,
Mhm.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 3 is literally just like everybody else but JoJo. Like we know about Jotaro, we know about his mom, and we know about his grandpa.
Mhm.
But we don't really know much about his hobbies or personalities. We only really know that he's a very noble and clever character.
Yeah, and he can swallow a cigarette.
And so I think that as respectable as that is, he also hates women. He hates his mom.
He does.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I'd go that
You
far
know,
to say he
he's
hates
come a long
women.
way from like Grandpa Jonathan to like Jotaro in the respect for women in the lineage.
Yeah, what I think it is, to be entirely honest, I think he has a very, very like stereotypical masculine persona or responsibility or need to fulfill those shoes, right?
Yep.
So he's always like very stoic, very much like, hey, I will help women, I'll give my life to save a woman, but he also has that kind of separation. He refuses to be polite in any sense of the word.
But you know what the gag is? You know what the gag is? I'm not surprised that he has a daughter, because like our sense of attraction for men is like so fucked that like who wouldn't have smashed, even though it probably tells you that you're a bitch, you know?
Right after you don't.
I'm not surprised.
That's actually pretty funny.
Like,
You got a point there.
Hey, Jotaro is probably the coolest one to me. And then Josuke.
Nah, Josuke is my second.
Wait, who
But
was your first? Oh, yeah,
But
who
let's
was
let her finish because she was going through.
Oh,
it.
yeah,
well,
yeah,
I'm kind of yapping right now, so I understand if you guys like.
Wait, no, who were you stuck between?
Oh my god, I think that my top number 1. I think it's Jonathan. I mean, Joseph.
Joseph?
Joseph. I know that this is like, I mean, second, like almost there, it was gonna be Giorno.
Mm-hmm.
However, I guess that what I appreciate about Joseph in like part 2 is like the comedic tragedy of it all.
Yeah.
Like, and
Oh, no.
Are we isolating it to just their parts?
Huh?
Are we isolating the characters to just their parts?
We're not isolating to just the part, but it is.
Well, he makes an
something
appearance
that,
in the other
like,
part?
overall, but it's also
So
like
total-
projected onto the character as well.
Because
You know,
or
like,
go ahead.
like Joseph has been through so much stuff emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
That's like, you know, it's absolutely traumatizing, and you'd think that he would behave like Jotaro from all the things that he's seen. And yet, you know, he shows up and he's like, why is everybody throwing a funeral? Who are we crying?
He's just so funny, man, and lovable. Because here's my tier list. I have the exact opposite of you, where Joseph was my favorite for the longest time. Up until part 2, I immediately was he's probably going to be my favorite. I love this guy. He's hilarious. Part 3, he comes back. I'm just like, yo, he's still here. He's awesome. He's amazing. And then part 4. And how unceremoniously they're just like, yeah, he cheated on his wife and he had another kid. And yeah, he kind of abandoned that kid. And I was like, bro, they're just dragging my favorite character through the mud, bro.
Yeah. It was like, you know, sorry,
Man, and like I felt like they did that, and then when he was in the story in part 4, like they just barely gave him any redeeming qualities, like at all.
But do we think that he was just kind of like in that season, I guess, interpreted more as like filler? Like, I think it was more for it to excuse how Josuke is like a JoJo there.
Right.
But, you know, like, he didn't have a super long run, so
Yeah.
I think that it was just more to like have the closure and the moment, and have like the favorite JoJo at the moment, or like a fan favorite.
Yeah, I guess
And
it just
like-
kind of soured my taste on his character a little bit. But my favorite is Giorno by a pretty decent enough margin for me to be okay with it. Because I think that he has the best stand ability out of all of them. He has my favorite one, very closely followed by Josuke. I think Josuke also has a really cool ability with how he uses it. And then I also think that Giorno has the best relationship with the Joe Bros. Like, I felt like his character and the way that he relates to them, the best.
Give me 1 second because my cat's like begging to get out of my room and like.
Yeah, go
No,
ahead.
you're
Go
good.
ahead.
Me personally, I think Jolene's.
What about you, CJ?
Jolene's definitely my favorite. She kind of cute.
Wait, CJ, I can't hear you. What'd you say?
I said
Who's your
Jolene's my
favorite?
favorite because she kind of cute. I ain't gonna cap. I like the
Jolene
little-
is very cool.
I like the
I'm not gonna
Jolene
lie.
buns. You know what I'm saying? The Jolene? Yeah, I like that.
Jolene.
Jolene is very cool. Don't get me wrong. Jolene is
I
probably
love cosplaying as Jolene.
4.
Visually is one of my favorite characters to meet. But
See?
I actually haven't done her as much as I wanted to. I only really did her twice.
Mm-hmm.
And it was when I dyed my hair and then the first time that I met you guys at the Nakama
Right.
market.
Yeah.
And I didn't even have the hair, so I'm really trying to like expand my repertoire, you know?
Hey, for sure.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
Jolene, I
like
think, genuinely just suffers from not having quite as strong as a cast surrounding
Yeah.
her. So I don't think we get to see as many facets of her personality.
True. Going back to the question, so CJ said his was Jolene, yours was
Giorno.
Giorno. Ma.
I don't think Mo has a favorite.
Oh, I don't have a favorite. I have a favorite non-Joestar.
Nah, you have to pick one, bro. Pick one from the question.
Wait,
bro. We're
who's
not
your
doing this
favorite
with you.
non-Joestar?
Dio.
What do you mean?
Dio.
Dio.
Yeah,
I told you
Dio.
when you watch the show. 'Cause
I know, but you need to pick one.
Me personally,
No,
I like
no, no,
Blood.
he needs to pick one, bro.
I need to pick one.
Yes, you on the clock.
Who's the one that do the golden experience? I
That's
like him.
just Giorno.
That's Giorno.
Giorno. Then I give him Giorno. Yup.
That's
I
my
like
son.
it
That's funny.
Mine's between Josuke and Jotaro.
I think the thing also
Hey,
about
Josuke's cool.
Jolene, I feel like what is lackluster about Jolene, as much as I love her though,
Mm-hmm.
is that she was like one of the, like it was a big deal. Like this was a female protagonist in
Mhm.
shonen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's true. That is a
That's
big
like-
deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is gonna sound so ignorant, but it's like that's like voting for women, but in shonen anime.
Not gonna lie, that's actually what got me into JoJo's, because when I first started watching JoJo, I started Netflix automatically started me in the Jolene story,
Oh, did it?
and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I see why this is bizarre. And then I looked, and then because the boyfriend that set her up and everything, and then when she went to jail, I'm like, yo, what the hell is going on? And then she got shrunk into very small to try to like get out the prison and all this stuff like that.
All the stuff that was going on.
That happened. And then when they took out the CD out of her dad's head,
Right.
Jotaro's head, I was like, yo, what the
is
hell is going on?
Yeah.
So then I look, I was like, oh, there's like 5 different parts I missed. I gotta go back.
Right.
We gotta start this again.
I think I love that Araki. Oops.
Oh, we lost your camera. There we go.
There we go. I think that Araki making like the most important plot point in part 6 was definitely intentional, and I think that it was very genius that he decided to make that choice. And like one of the most like, you know, I'm not saying that this is like a historic thing, but it kind of is a historic
It
event
is. It is. It's a
in
milestone.
anime culture.
Right.
Like the first female protagonist in a shonen, or one of the few first. Like that's a pretty big deal. And so to have like already an iconic like
Structure.
thing that like makes you want to like already know what's gonna happen, what's gonna be different.
Right.
Now you also have the fact that this is like at the end though literally like the universe is done and redone.
Yeah.
Right.
And like there's and it creates like a new timeline for JoJo.
Right.
Yeah. I feel like
And I think that it was so genius the way that he like segued into that. I think
That's a sour spot for me. That ending messed me up. I'm not gonna lie. Because
it definitely keeps you gagged. You're very gagged when you like.
Cause like literally, I was watching. I was like, and they had different names. I was like, no, but my characters.
share it with CJ, because CJ has no idea what you're talking about.
So long and short, the main villain in part 6 here like he has the ability to accelerate the entire universe.
Right, I
he
seen
does
that.
so. He resets everything.
Right.
They manage to essentially kill him when he resets the world again, and everything is
It's just
different. Nobody knows what's happening. All the
Right.
characters have different names. Like the entire universe gets reset. Everything that you know from the previous parts, and I haven't read the next parts to know how it really pans out. But to my understanding, everything that we know has just kind of been erased. Didn't happen.
Yeah.
Sounds like the new 52 of DC.
They kind of like
Pretty much.
They do that in comics all the
So
time.
part 7's a prequel to like the restructured universe that
Oh.
we left off.
Okay.
I mean, that's how I interpreted it, because the thing is that, you know, since the universe was all completely redone,
Mm-hmm.
like when we're getting to part 7, this is the alternate universe where Jolene's grandpa is where Jolene, which is not
Mhm.
Jolene now, is Irene.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that now her, like, you know, her great grandpa is now Johnny.
Mm.
So Johnny is Irene's, and then Jonathan is like Jolene's.
Damn,
So
that's
then
funny.
we're
That's
kinda
crazy.
moving off
Yeah. It is so
but
weird,
it's
man.
weird. Like then we kind of get to JoJolian and JoJo Lands, and then
Gotcha. Because it's Steel Ball Run, then JoJo and then JoJo Land, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's like a whole family tree.
Yeah.
It's a very complicated.
I may have to read the manga because I'm
That-
so curious what
yeah.
happens next.
That
man.
goes into
It's so funny 'cause in English the mangas take so long to print. Like I have a copy of Steel Ball Run that I bought in Italy almost 2 years ago, and like here we're still like waiting for like Steel Ball Run to come out in English. Like that's so
weird.
crazy. to
Snail's
me.
pace, man.
Yeah. That
Be the last
goes
to get
into
everything.
my question for you is because I see a lot of people that talk about this. Do you consider Giorno a real JoJo?
Yes. Yes, he has Jonathan's DNA. I don't see why.
How does he have Jonathan's DNA, sir?
Because Dio cut off his head, put it on Jonathan's body. That is Jonathan's
So it's
kid.
technically Jonathan's.
Yeah. He's a JoJo.
Jonathan's
That's
Like
like
he's Jonathan from the waist down.
that's like when Yuta got in Gojo's body and then he has a
Right,
kid.
right.
I don't know about
I
that.
don't know why. I was like imagining
Oh,
like
spoiled.
a little sperm cell, and it's like running to the eye, like soon to the eye, and it's like muda 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 muda.
Okay, I don't think anybody caught it. I
I'm
don't
about to
think anybody
bleep
caught
that
it.
last part out.
Hey,
He's over here spoiling JJK.
Yeah.
hey, chill out. Nobody heard it. Nobody heard
it.
So,
But okay, question:
Mm-hmm.
what is your stand? Hear me out.
what do you mean?
Ooh,
hear
like
me
our
out?
own
What do you-
standability, or
No. Like if you guys had a hear me out for a JoJo stand.
oh, isn't like that it's actually useful?
No, yo, what's a hear me out, guys?
I have no idea.
You
Yeah,
guys don't know
break
what
up
hear me out
No.
is?
Oh no, what is that?
So like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm gonna explain this. Okay. So hear me out is like when there's a fictional character
Uh
that is like unconventionally fuckable.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. I get where you're going with it now.
I'm gonna have to start looking up some of these. Hold on, give me a second. I
Hear
got
me
you.
out.
I got you.
So
Let me
how
give me
does
like
that-
10 seconds. I got one. Hold on. Give me like 10 seconds. I gotta go through it real quick.
Like,
Hey, the generation gap is crazy.
No, when she started to explain, I was like, I know what she's talking about. It took me a little minute.
It's Made in Heaven and Star Platinum.
Made of heaven.
I'm gonna need to hear the hear me out.
Like I don't know, it's like buff and like it knows. I'm gonna stop now.
Nah, you started it. We gonna
No,
continue. Hold on, I'm gonna match your energy. I just gotta look him up. Hold on, I
No,
got you.
no, the reason why I asked is like, is it Made in Heaven have horse?
Listen.
What is
Hear
going
her
on?
out. Wait a minute.
CJ is a 69 guy.
Hey, chill out. Hold on. She asked the question. I'm not about to be rude and not answer the question. I just don't got an answer for her right now. Let me
Freaky ass nigga, this is I. Freaky ass nigga, is I.
I just gotta look through it.
He's
Oh
a
my
69
gosh,
guy. Hey, run for your life.
Run for your life, indeed.
Oh,
Well,
snap.
as the crew looking it up, who's your hear me out character?
She said.
Hear me out character in like what fandom, what category, what are we talking about?
Ooh, fandom and category. Ooh,
Because
I thought
for
we-
me, my hear me out like in all cartoon history.
Stumping CJ never
is Man
happens.
Ray from SpongeBob.
Stop it. No, it don't, because I always got it. I'm already, hey, stomping me don't happen. I'm always down for whatever.
And then like, cause I'm like,
I'm gonna go with Stray Cat. Let me see.
Stray
you're a piece
cat.
of shit,
That
so,
just
like, if
sounds
you didn't
wild.
behave
No,
like
you do
that,
not
like,
want to go with that.
Hey, bro.
that's
She
the
got those
overall that
eyes,
he
man.
wears.
Wait,
Hold on, yeah.
Hey, let me
Hold
hear
on.
yours.
One more
I
time.
still gotta look it up.
One more. Ty's a freaky ass nigga. You stay outside. You stay outside.
He said straight cat. So Tyreek, hear me out, is straight cat. I don't know who that is. What is straight cat?
Gotta show the chat.
Bro, it wasn't
That's a
it?
flower.
No, it was a cat that got turned into a flower because of I can't remember. It was in a stand and got fused.
It was
with-
the arrow
yes
in part 4.
the arrow basically imputed a cat, and the cat died, I think, and then the cat came back as a flower, and it was
because the arrow turns people into stands.
Yeah.
I do not remember that.
There's also some things that are like inconsistent with that, because I'm pretty sure in part 5 at the very beginning that like Gold Experience like cuts his hand on the arrow or something like that,
Yeah,
and I'm like, where's Requiem then?
yeah. It
But-
was maybe he just wasn't ready in spirit. Maybe the Requiem with the squadron we made along.
Also, one thing I love Araki. Rocky's a great storyteller, but he honestly
Araki's
does
great.
forget his abilities pretty often of his characters.
Araki like snorts a line of cocaine for every page that he makes.
Would not be surprised.
I mean, bro, 7 pages of like Star Platinum punching the shit out of someone.
Who that?
That's a fake fan art.
That's fan art. Now, who's this?
all right.
That's the
No,
way-
that's my
Spice
pick,
Girl.
Spice Girl.
Spice Girl, whoever Spice Girl is, that's my answer.
That's not a hear me out. That makes sense. That makes too much sense.
What? That makes too much sense.
Yeah, Spice
Cop
Girl.
out.
Keep looking at. Keep looking. Hold on.
To me, I think that, like I was mentioning, I think Araki is like the Stephen King of like manga. Because the way that his stories go are like in such insane directions that you are like,
Mm-hmm. Honestly, because with a lot of the endings, I'm just like, what?
a lot of the plot in general. I think,
Yeah.
Like, I mean, a monkey.
Remember that? The captain in the ship?
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
What was that other animal that was like a stand user?
There was the dog, there was the
Eagle.
bird, the eagle.
There was the
Iggy.
eagle. There was Iggy is a stand user, and he doesn't even look like a dog.
That was a dude. That was not a dog.
Hey, Dex says fairy dust.
Who's Fairy Dust?
Huh?
There he does.
He says fairy
That
dust.
sounds familiar. I think that's from a future part that I haven't seen.
Yeah. It's fairy dust.
I'm gonna
Coke
do
is the
some
new muse is
research.
fairy dust. Oh, he says Coke is the new muse is fairy dust.
Jolene cute. Y'all bugging.
yeah. No, we weren't saying it.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it. No, going back to earlier, 'cause I was
Yeah.
like, my favorite JoJo is Jolene just because she's cute. She's cute.
Okay, so I remember Spice Girl, but I just noticed something.
Mhm.
What do you notice?
Why does her belt like kind of look like paddles?
Hey, we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge.
The thing is, it's so. Wait, which one was yours, Rico?
He stole
Kinda
mine.
do.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
Spice Girl.
Yeah, he definitely stole it.
They come in useful.
But
You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, okay,
What was?
well, what about yours, Mom?
Oh, wait.
You know what?
Wait, hear
Sometimes
me
you
out.
think about it,
Wait, what are you about to
Um,
say?
but I choose the what's the little person who make the suits in Incredibles?
The what?
Edna?
Huh?
Edna Mode?
The little the old lady that makes the suits.
When did
for
we get the
Incredibles.
Incredibles?
I'm hoping he's going to tie it in, I think. Edna Mode.
Edna
Yes,
Mode.
her. Yeah.
Oh, so you talking about if all fiction? We doing? You want to do a hear me out with all fiction?
Oh,
Okay. Hold on.
We were talking about Jojo.
We
I
are
thought
talking
we were
about
talking
JoJo.
JoJo's.
Both
He
in
on
another
something
world.
If we doing all fiction, I got a couple of them just lined up.
You're wild.
Man.
If I was ever reincarnated as a lion, Nala from Lion King. I'm taking Simba's female. I am. I'm being so dead ass.
Cartoon. Like
Huh?
cartoon or cartoon?
What happened?
Live action or cartoon?
He said live action.
I never seen the live action.
Because hold on, because Bagheera from the Jungle Book, live action and cartoon.
Here we go.
Woo.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's too
There's
funny.
also-
Maul with Edna is weird though. I'm not gonna lie. We're
No,
not
for
gonna speed
real.
past this.
That's wild.
That little lady. I feel bad for her.
Yeah, why not?
Hey, you gonna be fly. She gonna have you in the best fit.
Why is Edna your hear me out?
She's rich as heck too.
Ma, I just got the picture.
Hear me out.
Wait, back. Hold on. He's a freaky ass nigga. Freaky ass. Ma,
What's the explanation? Let me hear you out. Let us hear
There is
you
no
out.
explanation.
Listen, she's gonna make me the best suit. She's gonna always take care of me. Look, I'm rich. I ain't got to worry about anything.
So you looking for a sugar mama?
That's a sugar
What makes you
mama.
think that she wants to take care of a man, though? You don't know.
Exactly, man.
Oh, like that.
You gotta bring something to the table.
She would never take care of you. She'd
So you
probably
like those glasses, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
You like them glasses? It's the glasses.
CJ,
The circle frames.
It's the whip.
Ah, yes, darling.
Yeah, darling, yeah.
That's
No
good.
capes.
No capes. No capes.
Yeah,
We
but
see
I
you,
just wanna
Mom.
Go with the obvious, there's so many obvious, like Kim Possible, the Daphne.
No, for
stuff
sure,
like
for
that.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's do something different.
Kim Possible? That didn't take place in high school? No?
I think he's reminiscing. He's thinking back.
One more time for the freaky niggas in the back.
Yo,
A one.
I've got, like,
A two.
I'm like obsessed with it, and I'm just living my impossible life right now. You can't tell me anything.
What? She said.
Wait, Rico, did you say yours?
Yeah, what is yours, Rico? I thought he was about to point at Hisoka for a minute. I got scared. That's why I looked back. I was like, what is he pointing at? What are he pointing at?
He's talking about Yoroichi, but in cat form.
It's 69 King. Nah, let me stop.
But what
You
about
gotta
like
hear me
not-
out though.
Huh?
The thing is that
No, in cat
it
form.
has to be unconventionally.
Yeah.
Unconventional thing.
This man said he can't. Ty, lead the episode. Lead the headphones.
It has to be
See
somebody
you
that is that you gotta explain
I
because that
gotta
first looks
explain?
is crazy.
You know, like that one character from Mario, the pink one with like the 2-bit. You know.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Birdo.
Birdo, you.
Wow.
Yo,
I
she's
don't think I
girlfriend?
have any of those characters, bro.
Really?
I gotta think of something.
Like
Like
she has plenty of
a
people
wild
hear me
character
out
that
and
everybody would be like, damn, Rico, why you into that?
Smoothie.
I love Smoothie. Get
I
off
love
Smoothie.
Smoothie. I don't know what's wrong with you, man.
Smoothie, cute.
I'm sorry, it's not just smooth. The long leg tribe creep me. They are too much leg for too little torso. I don't
He
like
can't
it.
handle all that leg. That's it. That's
It's
the problem.
too much leg
Yep.
for too little torso, bro. Look at the boxing guy on stinking Dressrosa. His leg's too long, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my iPad just keeps falling.
You good.
As we come back from this commercial
Oh,
break.
I got a good one. I got an actual
What
good
you got?
hear me out. Mantis
Okay.
Gifter from One Piece. She got the little mantis pincers.
Oh my god. I
She's
can't
like in 2
stand
frames in
this
the
guy.
entire anime.
Ty, you would find somewhere like
Bro,
that.
she is the most attractive One Piece character out of all
What?
of them.
Definitely
Out of
not. Definitely not.
Hell no.
Mantis Gifter
All right.
in Wano. She's the one that confronts Zoro, and she's like, I know you want to be the Pirate King, and Zoro's like, no, that's Luffy. The pink hair.
Okay. All right, moving on. That was a wild little road that we
Sorry
went
for
down.
derailing.
No. This is why we
Still
called
thinking.
ourselves Freestyle Anime
Exactly.
Podcast.
I'm still thinking.
Just go out.
Wind down.
You still thinking
Let
about
us
one?
know when
If,
you
I'm
get
still
there.
thinking of one that's controversial.
if it comes to you, let us know.
I will.
Bro. Let
I
us
will.
know.
Trust me.
It's just like in the middle of.
Bro,
the
I remember
podcast,
we
we're,
had a
like, talking
conversation about
something
this.
else,
Yeah, we did.
and
That's what I'm trying to
blurts
remember
out,
what we
like,
had. I said.
It was an animal character. I know that much.
Was it?
Yes.
I don't think so.
I promise you it was. And that's why I was giving you the side eye.
Really?
Black Maria.
Yes.
Was it Black Maria? No, I don't think it was from.
No, it wasn't from One
What
Piece.
was it?
I'm trying to
I
remember
would say
because
Black
I remember he
Maria.
talked to me about it before. And he was trying to have me hear him out.
You guys know what a hear me out is.
I must have forgot.
The way you said it, it sounded like something completely different. So I was like, meow. What do you mean by that?
I will just excuse it as a language miscommunication.
Yeah.
It's not my.
According to Ty, we're old, so you got to bear with
these
us.
guys over
We're old. You got to bear
I
with
mean,
us.
I don't think you guys are that old compared to me. I mean, I'm 22. But
We're old men.
Don't say it like that. That sounded so creepy. Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
bro.
I do not agree with what he just said.
I'm not old. I don't know about that.
We're in our late 20s. We're in our late 20s. We're
Late?
not old.
I'm mid. Whoa, who's late 20s?
CJ?
That hurt.
Ty, you're mid?
I'm 25. I'm
Oh,
mid.
yeah, you're mid. You're mid.
Oh my god.
One more year, you're about to be in late 20s. As soon as you cross over 26, you're in your late 20s. Yeah. CJ's in his late 20s. I'm in my late 20s.
as a woman, it is sad to say that my time is ticking.
Oh
I'm
man.
losing value as the minutes pass.
Maul's a home run.
That's not
We don't
true.
even need to get in that. He's a home run.
Hey, let's not talk about it.
Let's not talk about it. He said, "Let's not get. Let's stay off of me. Can we stay off of me, please?"
Hey,
Let's go next topic.
next
This
topic.
was
All right.
not in my 2024 bingo card.
No, for real.
Who would out of Poneglyph and Jean, which death was actually really sad?
Out of which one?
Poneglyph and Jean. Jean Pierre.
Oh my god, why can't I hear what you just said?
Yeah, Rico, you sound very far.
No, I was saying which death
No.
was
That's what I was-
saddest.
Jean Pierre is Polnareff. It's Jean Pierre Polnareff.
Yeah.
That's what was throwing me off. I was like, what are you talking about?
Wait, why did it say Poland?
I think
versus
you
Jean?
meant to put Kakyoin.
Oh, yes. I did.
Is there some lore that I'm just not?
Yes.
Like,
I
And it
am
wasn't
sorry.
the death. No, it's which character has the most compelling story arc. And personally, I think it's Kakyoin. Because Polnareff, I think he's very consistent.
Yeah,
He's
but
the most consistent
it will
character.
forever traumatize me when he's like, "Oh, it's 5 a.m. Parents are asleep," and you're like,
but his
but
story,
Also, like,
it was sad though.
but also Caesar's death was very tragic too. You know?
Bro.
Yeah,
I think what got me more was Joseph's reaction than anything else.
Yes.
Caesar!
It's even the voice acting is just so like you can really hear.
God damn. Why?
Like
Oh, Lola Bunny. That's what it was.
It was. I guess kind of.
he got a
Bunny.
bingo moment, Lola Bunny.
That's what it was.
You don't gotta explain that.
It was Lola Bunny and the bunny from Zootopia. Yeah. Mhm, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what it
Yeah,
was.
It was.
It
the bunny
was.
from
It was.
Zootopia.
What's her name? It
I
starts
don't
with
know.
a J.
I forgot.
Officer Judy Hopps.
Judy.
Yeah,
yes.
Judy Hopps. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
who it was. It was Judy Hopps. That was like, really?
She cute. If I was an animal, yeah. Yeah. If I was an animal, yeah.
There's actually a comic
But he won't watch Beastars.
about, there's a comic book about her and the fox guy. And
A comic book?
it's about her and the fox guy, but like she has to like get rid of her baby because she was pregnant, so she had to like bye baby.
Oh,
And,
wow.
like,
I
it
didn't know.
talks, it's like a very in-depth like traumatic story about like the process of like
They continue
getting rid
Zootopia?
of your child and stuff
Is that, like,
that. It's very
canonical?
intense, and it's like fan art.
Oh, it's fair.
Oh,
okay.
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 I was just like,
I was like,
canonically, I was like, that's
Disney-
crazy.
Is that Disney or is it
They got
Pixar?
guts.
CJ, this one's for you.
Oh, what happened? Thank you. I
That's
appreciate
for
it.
you.
So
Appreciate
the
it.
deaths, you know, that thing that we were very tragically talking about.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
He
I'm sorry
took
to
us
bring
left.
it back. I just that it was taking me forever to remember. 'Cause I remember having a conversation. I was like, I feel like I remember. Is Lola Bunny on here somewhere?
Did I not say that he
No.
was gonna like blurt out the "hear me out" at like the most inopportune time?
Yeah. He came back to it.
Right. Oh my god, he's wearing Lola Bunny. He
He
didn't even
wearing Lola.
realize.
That's my bag right now. From
You know,
It's like,
Lola
yeah,
Bunny
Bunny,
from
yeah.
Space Jams. Oh my god.
Back on track.
Never take this man to watch Bambi or Peter Rabbit. This man likes rabbits.
Yep.
No. That's
You heard it here
different.
first.
That
You
is
heard it here
different.
first.
No, let's not spread that narrative. I specifically said
1,
Lola
2,
Bunny.
3.
Space
Freaky
Jam.
ass nigga, he's a 60
I
year guy.
said Space
Freaky ass nigga, he's a
Jams.
60 year
Lola
guy.
Bunny.
Hey, for your life.
But no, back on track. Back on track.
Freaky ass nigga.
I'm curious though. Who do you think is legitimately the saddest death in JoJo?
The saddest death.
I ain't gonna Polnareff had me.
Cause
Dio.
I'm blanking on his name. Let me pull up his name real
Was
quick.
it Polnareff? Yeah.
Well, Polnareff. Well, wasn't Polnareff? Well,
He
but I thought
no.
he turned into a
Oh
turtle.
no, Bucciarati had me.
Yes, Bucciarati was sad as heck.
That happened.
But it wasn't Bucciarati that got me.
Very,
Bro, what
like,
is his name?
Because it was very, like, he was very well planned and he was running the show. And that was the first time in, like, the part, like, when it wasn't a, well, y'all can say Giorno or Josuke. Joestar was running the show. And I felt like Giorno was following him throughout the show majority of the time. I feel like it was the Bucciarati show for a little bit.
For me, it was definitely Abakio, also from part 5. That's the guy that could like record like sounds or like videos in time with his dance.
Yeah.
Because all he was trying to do was trying to tell his bros, this is what's going on. This is the boss. This is the guy. And then he tried to save these kids, and he just gets stabbed while he's trying to save the kid. And I'm just like, I was walking past him, and I'm like, dang, man. It's been a little minute since I watched, but I remember specifically, like, one thing JoJo does really well is unceremonious deaths. Like, all the deaths in JoJo feel like, bro, that just came out of nowhere,
And you know
man.
the worst part is that like a character will die, and then the next thing you hear is just like, every time I click,
I wake up feeling
They did the same thing with
bro, man, that ending song is crazy.
the same thing with JJK.
No. She's not talking about Happy. You ever heard that song?
Like,
I'm gonna
We're
show
gonna
him the
play
song
that
too.
after.
my
Never heard that
screen, like in tears, just like 1,000 yards straight, like,
Bro.
like
I'm
as
dead.
a tear sheds, and then like all you hear in the background is just that like funky little song.
Are you talking about the Jodeci ending that they had?
Yeah, that's what she's talking about.
The one person that died, actually 2 people in the very beginning. First of all, I was sad when the dog died. When Dio killed the dog,
High-key.
I was high key sad. I was
High-key.
just like,
That
I was
was
high
messed
key
up.
sad and mad because I was just like, oh, you would have been throwing hands. We would have been throwing so much hands. You would have been. I would have put you in the oven next. I would have. Get your ass in the
Are we
oven.
talking about when Dio threw the dog?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
the dog in the oven and killed the dog in the very first
Bro,
part.
I'm not. If that was
Yeah,
me,
no.
That
I'm
was
100%
terrible.
same page. You going in the oven
And
next.
then, yeah, definitely, I would have threw you in the oven.
And who would have thought that it would have led to like a repeating?
Right.
Yeah,
Trope.
because now it's like tradition. Like a dog
It has to die. But also in the very first part, the 2 Knight brothers that got brought back to life. You remember them?
Oh,
yeah.
I forgot
It was
Yeah.
kind of sad when they end up like losing and then
Yeah.
having to like go back to being dead. I was
Yep.
like, dang, that's
Yeah.
kind of messed up. I was
It
like,
is.
I hated the death baiting of Kakyoin. Would I call it death baiting?
Oh, because he actually died. I don't know if I call it death baiting.
Well, but the thing
Is that the one that
there's
got
been so
stuck in a
many
loop?
Times during the
No.
anime
No.
that like he
That's
kept like,
Diavola.
oh my god,
Oh.
he's actually dead now. He's
For me,
actually
that
dead
was
now.
more so Avdol.
I guess, yeah, but
'Cause
I was
he-
thinking about like when Kakyoin went blind. Maybe I'm
Mhm.
just insane and I thought he was gonna die, and he doesn't die.
I thought he was just gonna be
And
written
then
out of the
also in
story.
the beginning, when he's passed out, you're like, oh my god, what? Like, there's
Mhm.
so many times that like he gets severely injured to the point that like you think he's gonna actually die this time.
Well, to
And
be
then-
fair,
Hey,
like
who in the chat said rabbit season? I'm about to come.
That's that rabbit season.
Hey, bro, just vibe, just vibe,
I
just.
thought you shared the screen though, Rico. We can't see the chat though.
I'm hunting rabbits.
he has to like click each individual one to like show it. So he's been
Yeah.
clicking the ones that are
No, we
more
still, I don't
relevant.
see it at all.
No, we just didn't click it, bro. That's it. It's on now.
Hey, Maul, I think you froze. Oh,
Oh,
never
no,
mind.
he's back.
He's just
yeah.
very still.
He could do that. That's like his superpower. He
Yeah.
can get really still.
He just
That's his
freezes.
stand ability.
Mhm.
Yeah, his
Actually-
stand ability
Actually,
is
it's
good.
me. I stop time.
Stop
It's his
time.
pose. Yep. But
You owe me a soda. Yeah, you wasn't
I wish
fast
you
enough.
guys
That's
could
not wood.
understand how insane I sound
That
trying
was
to make
wood.
JoJo references. Like, you know, I think that there's so much like common conversation that like can bring up a JoJo reference.
Oh yeah.
If people
Yeah.
just don't get it,
Mm.
people just don't get it. So you have to like veins popping out of your neck, like just hold it in and try not to like. Is that a JoJo
Bro,
reference?
man, one of
Mhm.
my favorite things is whenever I'm watching any video and I see something that's
you
like a
just
JoJo
like JoJo
reference, I
reference?
know it's gonna be in the comments. Just
Yeah.
like all the comments. I'm like my people are here.
anyways, guys, this JoJo talk's been lovely. It's been lovely tonight.
Yeah, man, it's great because I don't get
Yes.
to talk about JoJo too
No,
often.
we don't. But I gotta end it early.
yes.
Yes. due to babysitting.
Oh, this man's a babysitter.
He's an adult.
I'm an adult. Yeah.
You heard when he said he's a late 20s, right?
Yeah, late. Back, we appreciate you coming on.
Thank you so much.
So much so.
Cosplay.
In cosplay. Cosplay looked amazing, by the way.
Yes.
Once again, I love it.
Once we go up there in Jacksonville, hopefully we can see you at a con or
Yeah,
maybe
for
an
sure.
Orlando con.
Yeah, I mean, I thank you guys so much for having me. I had such a blast, and like, you know, I really appreciate what you guys are doing and creating this like space for people to interact with you guys and be able to have casual conversation, because not a lot of people get that opportunity. You know, it's still as popular as it's becoming. It's still a niche,
Right.
and so, you know, the fact that you guys really are creating this space for everybody and for people to enjoy and people to relate to you guys, you know, you're really doing an awesome job in like
Oh, thank
helping
you.
out the community.
Appreciate
Thank you guys
that.
so much for having me.
Yeah,
Of course.
Thank
Yeah, we're
you.
gonna have to have you on again. Next
Yes.
time we're gonna do the trend, the hear me out cake, where everybody
Oh
has
my
to come
God.
with their little cake and their little.
Please, can we do that?
And it's just gonna be all fiction. You ever seen that?
No, I haven't seen that. Hear me
Yeah,
out cake?
it's a hear me out cake where you take little printouts with.
Oh,
little-
and you like burn it?
No. You put it in the cake. Like they just have a cake
Oh,
there.
oh, yes, I've
and
seen
you
those.
take
I've seen those. I've
printouts
seen
of
those.
like people you just be like hear me out with, and then you take a little stick and you attach it to it. And you be like hear me out.
Ah, that's pretty
It was
dope.
this one where the girl was just like, hear me out, and put a stick there, and it was just a regular dude. And then one of her friends was like, "Is that my dad?" It was hilarious.
My favorite ones are the ones that get like super abstract, where it's like, the number 8.
Yes, I seen one. The one guy was like the number 8. It was like, what does that mean?
Those curves. Man.
All these-
That's exactly. What
I remember I saw one where it's like, you know, like the little clip emoji from like the old. I don't even know what it is.
the paper clip.
Clippy, yeah.
Clippy. It's the eyes.
Y'all ain't knowing, bro.
Yeah, but we appreciate you. Thank you.
funny.
That gave us a lot of good conversation fodder
Yes,
for the
yes.
future.
Next time, I promise you, we're gonna have you on again. We're gonna have a little cake. We're gonna do
Oh
a
yeah,
little-
one more one for
Yes,
babe coming on.
I'm really close to Jack, so I'll just come on down whenever and we can do the cake IRL.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, pretty. Yeah, next time we're in Jacksonville.
Yeah, man.
We appreciate you coming on.
Then, of course, last thing too is we met back at a con, right? We going to another con. Next one is going to be Anime Rayleigh up
Oh,
in
yes,
NC again
NC.
from the 3rd to the 5th. So if you haven't got your tickets yet, make sure you get them. See us up there.
Catch us there.
Yeah. Catch us there. Catch the merch. I don't got one on, but hey, catch the merch. I designed everything, so catch the merch.
We got new
Good
stuff
excuse.
coming too.
Make sure to play the game so that you guys get a discount on their clothes and stuff.
Oh yes,
yeah.
we will be having the game again. And
No,
you
no,
can-
no, no. That's exclusive from only people that are in person. But all right, we start this.
All right.
Peace.
I guess I'll skedaddle now. Bye, guys. Thank
Bye.
you so much.